Wait, is that Katherine Heigl? If you've seen those rare, nearly forgotten photos circulating online, you probably did a double take. The glamorous actress you remember from romantic comedies and primetime drama looks different. Not just physically, but emotionally. There's a weight in her eyes, a tension in her expression, something raw and unfiltered. But before you scroll past, thinking it's just another celebrity caught off guard, stop. Because these photos aren't just shocking, they reveal the untold story of a woman who went from Hollywood's golden girl to an industry outcast, and then clawed her way back in a way no one saw coming. Let's rewind to Act 1, Katherine's rise. She was the face of early 2000s charm, blending beauty and wit with perfect on-screen timing. From Roswell to Grey's Anatomy to box office hits like Knocked Up and 27 Dresses, Katherine became a household name almost overnight. But fame, as we all know, doesn't come without a price tag. Beneath the glowing career was a young woman, navigating brutal expectations. Stay poised, be grateful, don't ask too many questions. And definitely don't speak your mind. But Katherine? She was never one to play small. That's when things started to shift. Enter Act 2, the fall. Katherine began calling out the very system that had once embraced her. She declined Emmy nominations. She openly criticized scripts. She demanded the kind of respect male actors received without question. And Hollywood? It didn't like that. The media painted her as difficult, ungrateful, even toxic. Roles disappeared. Doors closed. And the photos, those rare, striking images, began to appear. Caught by cameras in moments of exhaustion, anxiety, even heartbreak. They told a silent story. This wasn't a diva spiraling. It was a woman being crushed under the weight of public scrutiny and industry betrayal. But here's where the narrative takes a turn. Act 3, resurgence. While the world labeled her washed up, Katherine made a choice that would rewrite her future. She stepped back, quietly, deliberately. She turned her attention to healing, to motherhood, to rediscovering what success meant on her terms. And slowly, behind the scenes, she began to rebuild. Not with a flashy comeback or viral headline, but with purpose. Roles returned, not the old ones, but better ones. More meaningful, more aligned with who she'd become. And today? Katherine Heigl is no longer the misunderstood starlet. She's a woman who survived the storm, wiser and stronger than ever. So those rare photos? They weren't moments of weakness, they were milestones. Proof of pain, yes, but also resilience. And maybe the real story isn't about what she lost, but everything she chose to fight for. It's a reminder that reinvention doesn't happen in the spotlight. It happens in the shadows, one small step at a time. And that idea leads perfectly into what's next. If you are moved by Katherine's story, there's a deeper lesson waiting for you. Tap into the same principle that helped her transform her life, the power of compounding. In our next video, we'll show how small, consistent actions create massive change over time, just like Katherine's journey. Click the end screen and take your first step forward.